Hello, my name is Virginia Williams, and this is my Girls Make Beats Monitoring the Brand presentation. Girls Make Beats is a music mentorship organization that services girls between 5 to 17. They offer free resources, audio equipment, and scholarships. They are a 501c3 organization that receives funding via donations and federal grants, and they predominantly receive donations via e-commerce. They use social media and digital platforms to connect with their demographic as well. Their mission is to expand the female presence of DJs, music producers, and audio engineers. Their vision is to inspire and educate the next generation of female audio personnel. Their critical success factors are training, education, personal development, and state of the art technology. And their culture will be to create a fun and safe creative environment for their staff and students, which is where technology and innovation meets music, and dreams and aspirations are cultivated and embraced. Their values are creativity, individuality, women's empowerment, and education and impact. I chose this organization because as an audio engineer, I know how music has impacted my life, and I see that this organization is trying to do something positive in the music field, and I would love to help them impact more young girls in our community. Some of the strengths of Girls Who Make Beats are they have a strong relationship and partnership with various brands, they have a strong mission and vision. Their opportunities would be support from donors and other organizations, partnerships and collaboration, community support. Their weaknesses would be brand awareness, lack of volunteers, and limited space. And their threats would be economic hardship. As far as with political, they do depend on governmental funding, so any changes in political party could directly affect them. As far as with factors such as taxation versus tax exemption, economic, any economic hardship or devastation would impact Girls Make Beats and the resources they provide to their community. Social changes in cultures, educational resources would affect them as well. Technological advancements and changes could affect the courses that they offer. Environmental, anything as far as with sustainability, carbon footprint would affect them, and legal shifts or like legislation. Girls Make Beats has a target audience of young girls between the ages of 5 to 17 in Miami and Los Angeles, California. Their competitors are Sound Girls, Miami Girls Rock Camp, Beats by Girls, and the stakeholders. My stakeholders are actually an individual or group that would be interested in the organization and the outcomes of their actions. So some of the stakeholders would be Girls Make Beats students, their staff members, board of directors, community members, partnerships, and brand ambassadors. Monitoring information helps us constantly be aware of what is going on with Girls Make Beats, their competitors, trends, any social mentions, and influencers. And this also helps us stay ahead of the game and respond quickly if there is a crisis. This will serve as a way to expand the brand and to stay up to date with any changes in the industry. And these systems will be able to monitor any social mentions or reactions of their demographic. So using Feedly, Google Alerts, and Hootsuite, they will be helpful as far as with monitoring for the Girls Make Beats brand. Feedly is great for publications. This is where we would get any industry information. I have some categories for like audio engineering, music production, and DJing. I have some for business. I have Christian content, entrepreneurship, influencers, any marketing information, music, nonprofit sectors, and social media information as far as with SEO and how to optimize. So these would be a great source as far as to find more information and to be knowledgeable of what's going on in the industry. By using Google Alerts, we can specify what topics or brands we would like to get alerts for. So some of the brands that I have are for Girls Make Beats, which is our case company. Some of their competitors, Sound Girls, Beats by Girls. I do also have some influencers that are in the nonprofit sector, as far as with Joanne Gary and Julia Campbell. Um, as far as with, I have my own brand name, and then female entrepreneurs, nonprofit organizations in the areas. It would be great to get information as far as what they're doing and how they are impacting our organization. Last monitoring system I would use would be Hootsuite. Hootsuite is good for social media mentions, In this particular example, this is my Instagram. I have it also linked for my YouTube, but I would have it for Girls Make Beats, their Instagram, their Facebook, their YouTube. This way we can monitor what people are saying. If they're saying something that's positive, we can definitely highlight it. If it is something that could be detrimental to the organization, we would definitely want to respond quickly and effectively, so that way we can de-escalate the situation before it evolves. So this will be a great monitoring system to use in order for us to stay in contact with our target audience and make sure that we are effectively serving them. And this helps us also to avoid any crisis and to stay active in our brand. Using this information, Girls Make Beats can effectively market to their demographic, and they can also offer new resources. I was looking on Feedly and it was just talking about the importance of podcasting, sharing content. And now Girls Make Beats is offering master classes, and they're actually doing online services as well. So this will be something to highlight as newsworthy as far as for the organization. This can definitely differentiate themselves from their competitors, and this can set their brand apart. Also be a great resource to utilize if there were a crisis. This would be a way to get our message to our demographic in an effective way by using, their podcasts or using any digital platforms other than just writing a formal apology or post on social media.